When the night falls and the city sleeps, Upland after dark, we hit the streets. Under the stars, they break the dark. Welcome to Upland, here's where the real shit's about to start. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune and unwind and feel the sweet sounds of voices in your mind. Voices in your mind. From tales untold to voices bold, guiding you through stories of new and old. When the shadows embrace, we find our space. Upland after dark, your motherfucking safe space. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew, lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune in, unwind, and feel those sweet sounds of voices in your mind.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Upland After Dark, episode 17. How are we doing today, lady and gentlemen?
What's up, party people? Wolf Warner, live and direct. I go first because I guess Lily could go first because I know she's like in the afternoon or something like that. But I always feel East Coast, almost the next day. Well, it is the next day. All is well. I went on a teacher retreat this week, which messed me up with Upland Genesis week this week. But I tried to power through as best as I could. And I'm here and all is well.
That's all you can ask for.
Yeah. Well, I slept through most of Genesis week because I was sick. But on the good part, because I was sleeping a lot, I was waking up just at the right times and jumping on and catching, videos and streams and minting. So it kind of worked out.
Nice. Yeah, I've been sick since last week, so I'm still fighting through it. It's been really, really annoying, but my Genesis week was difficult, trying to work and do this stuff, and I can't ever take my phone in, and I work 10-hour days. It's just the long days, hard to get home and do Upland stuff, but it was fun. What about you, Happy?
Well, it was a fun week. I took Monday off. Then Tuesday I had to go to Monterey for work. So that was fun. And Genesis week was okay for me. Almost, we'll get into that later. But I had a blast, man. Lucky for me, I'm kind of able to check in and out of work, when I, so I was able to partake in a lot of different things. I suck at so much of the game, though, man. It makes me kind of realize how much more I might need to spend on like racing or treasure hunting or anything. But all in all, good Genesis.
Awesome. All right. Anything else going on with you guys this week? I know Genesis week was a lot. We had a big long stream on Monday, which I thought was awesome. I thought we killed it. That was a lot of fun.
That was the most fun I had, man. That was the most fun I had because after Monday, it was all downhill with work. And there are times where in the profession coming down the stretch when I have to grade a lot of papers where I have to weigh my livelihood. And I usually choose livelihood.
Yeah.
I have to. You know what I mean? So, but we'll talk about how many points I generated. I'm kind of disappointed in myself, but it's because of the whole Genesis switch of the week. It went from the first week to this week. This week I had a retreat in the Catskill Mountains. I was talking to trees and talking to rivers and taking nature hikes with no Wi-Fi. They collected our phones like White Lotus.
That's kind of nice, though.
No, it was peaceful. I got to really reflect and think about life and also Upland. So it was cool. But meanwhile, while I'm talking to trees and listening to rivers, I was missing events. But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. Right on. All right.
Well, I know, talking to trees sounds good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, the tree
I am
was
envious
crazy.
of that. I
You
wish
could
I was
talk
out
to the
there.
tree or listen to the river. I chose to listen to the river, but a lot of people chose talking to the tree, and they were really talking to the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, social emotional learning, SEL.
That's what shrooms are for.
Reach.
I'm talking.
Well, with that, what do you say? What do you say we get into some news?
He talks to a lot
We
of
got
trees.
we got a lot to talk about. All right, some of the things we got to talk about this week are the Genesis Week aftermath, all the winners. We got the Hong Kong recap, the roadmap, Genesis Wolf Unleashed, Genesis Flip of the Week, Vulgar Speedway stuff, and then Genesis Rumble time. Don't forget to enter the Rumble. And if you need to know how to get to the Discord, just scan the QR code on the screen, the one that says Bulgarian Discord right in the middle, and it will take you right to it, and you can go and sign up for the Rumble. All right. Hashtag roadmap if you haven't done it yet.
Shout out to we got individuals in the house today. If I may give them a shout out,
Yeah,
we got Hyde Park Ninjas. Shout out HG, HGF Collective, Coach Funk. We got, of course, Swally in the background controlling things, doing all the magic for us. We got Robin Fife in the building. We have, who else we got here? Because they're coming in now. We got Cash tomorrow. Jimmy Jester's in the building. Metaverse Melons in the building.
What's up?
What's up? Level Up Tech. Who else
Hello?
we got in the building? Kendrick is in the building. Angry Ursh is in the building. Brooklyn is in the building. So
We got the peoples.
early comers. Roadmap hashtag. Let's go.
Welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you brought up Swarley. Swarley's been working tirelessly to try to get everything all set up. He does all of our back-end stuff. Well, not all of it. Him and LeBan. They get all the credit for these cool slideshows.
Executive producers of the year. New category.
Executive producers of the year. Absolutely right.
RDP, I got you from now. I got you.
What's up, Ant-Man? All right.
Mm.
So, meet your Upland champions. First and foremost, you got Charles FR with Designer of the Year 2025. Congratulations. If you got to see his video at the end when he won, he ran through all of his things that he produced. It was a lot. He really killed it. So and he was on the show on Monday. So congratulations, Charles FR. Well deserved. Nice job. Upland Player of the Year goes to Upland Terra. Fantastic community member. She's out here doing her thing. And then we got Broadcaster of the Year. Unfortunately, it wasn't me, but it couldn't have went to a better winner. YK 2012. Always consistent. Always putting out really helpful, useful videos. Steady Eddie in the community. So, like I said, couldn't have went to somebody better.
Already?
10K. 10K.
That one. I missed that.
Yep. So congratulations. YK 2012 is a 2-time winner. So that's freaking rad. You know, that guy's busting ass if he's winning twice in 4 years.
I told him, I hit him in the comments, man. I told him, he's awesome for player retention, but we coming for him next year because if you don't go live, bro, it's tough. I don't know if you could get 3 without going live. He said he knows he may have to go live one day. I put the pressure on him. You can't go back. You can't win 3 in a row without going live, man. You got to go live, bro.
You got to go live.
He said, "I'm an issue."
You got to step up your game, bro. You're the broadcast of the year, but we are coming.
We live, bro. We go live.
We go live. There's no editing.
I don't know if he's given
no editing here. No editing here.
What'd you say, Happy?
I don't think he's given near as much stuff away. And
he doesn't he doesn't have a happy with him, man.
No.
He's not giving away anything, right? But awesome job, YK 2012. You are awesome with player retention and player instruction. Absolutely.
Yep. Sure. We absolutely 100% need him in our community. He's a massive asset. So, like I said, congratulations.
But we coming for you.
He really did deserve it.
Yeah, he did. No, he freaking kills it. I like what Happy was saying before the show when we were talking about these pictures for the winners. I think, what do you say? Like, these are AI's fucked up versions of their avatar, or their.
Yeah, that's what Sparley was saying.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. It gave me a little chuckle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's reminiscent of their blocking sport. So, good job, AI. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, they're pretty close.
I get it.
Get it? Meet your 2025 Upland champions. Cubu 1997. Congratulations. It's really cool to see a smaller player win such an exclusive, rare asset, I guess. You got the sunflower.
Who is? All right.
He's been around. I checked on Upland. He's been playing since 2021.
Who are you, bro? Bro S? I don't know what's going on.
What did he? I don't even know. I wonder what he won to get the point.
He could have just been a random draw. There was a couple random draws.
Yeah.
Just on the leaderboard.
I mean,
could you imagine his offers right now? What do you think? You think he's getting? You think his chat is getting pounded? All right.
I wonder if he's going to hold on, because imagine if you're really not that into Upland and somebody was like, "Hey man, I'll give you $250 for that."
That's what I'm saying. What you think? What would you do, Happy?
If I won it, somebody would have to offer me a lot of money.
What's a lot?
Yeah.
What's a lot?
For me, $2,000.
Yeah, $2,000. Lily, how much are you selling the nursery for if you're a director?
I'm thinking, 1,200 would be suitable.
12. Vape said 250. What you got, Elslack? What you got? How much you charging?
Dude, I see a lot of potential in that. Hold up. There's a big old fucking spider right here. Oh, motherfucker gotta die. Sorry, guys. I hate spiders. Oh, it's on my desk. It's running away. Fucking spiders. Look, it's gonna have to be a chunk. Probably
like what?
Like $4,000.
Whoa, bro! Come on.
Because here's the thing. Somebody, I don't know. I was watching the video today. Full disclosure, I was at work. I should have been doing my job, but I was watching the video.
You could hear.
Essentially, what they're saying, like, you could take your sparklet and you're burning it to make USD. If you're the only one that can sell sunflowers, right? And you got to burn some of your sparklet. And to do that, you got to produce these seed legits that nobody else can get. Nobody can get them except from you. You can charge a pretty penny. So you can burn and charge whatever you feel that sparklet is valued at. I think you could turn sparklet into cash. Is basically what I saw, and I was like, that is valuable.
How much would you pay?
For a seed legit?
No. How much would you buy? What would you offer him? What's the offer? Because I'm seeing 250 in the chat, but we're charging $4,000 to $1,200. How much are you willing to pay if you're a customer?
Oh,
you got $500?
I couldn't afford it. No, I couldn't afford it. I'm fucking cheap.
Let's go to Happy. Happy, how much would you pay for it?
I mean, considering everything,
I
would probably spend $1,500 to $2,000 if it came down to it, and he was like willing. Here's the deal. I would start at $250.
For sure.
No, I wouldn't look at that.
Lily, what are you starting at, Lily? How much would you pay, Lily?
I would start at $1,000 if I had it. Yeah, definitely. It's worth at least that, and not to insult someone and to start a conversation. I think that's where you need to start.
Ant-Man said he'd pay $1,500. Swally said he would drop $2K on that.
There's a lot of potential there.
Oh,
And
okay.
if one, nobody else can have it, right? Like it's super unique. I mean, here's the thing: like, depending on how much he's really aware of the game, you know, how much knowledge he really has of the game.
The bid is crazy. People are saying put it up for bid.
What if, you know, here's the deal: like,
Put up in UAP.
It's got to be active, right? Like, this isn't just some ghost account that's gonna get it.
People in the chat are saying if people are listening, they know Happy's floor. Happy sets the floor, bro.
But imagine if you had this thing and say you sold. Let's just say you sold because you own the monopoly on this, right? You're the only one that can sell sunflower legit. So there's no competition, right? Let's just say you sold everyone for $5.
Oof.
Is that a lot? I don't know.
I mean,
is it? Let's just say you sold it for $2. $2 for one seed.
$2 is reasonable, but how many
$2 is super
can you make in a month? Like, is there a limit? Do you only get to make so many a month, and then you have to wait to the next month? How long is it going to take you to get your money back?
Yeah, but I mean, let's just say you sold for $2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you need to sell 1,000 of those over the life of the time you have it. That I don't see that being, if it's the only one, if it's the only place you can get it, I don't see that being too damn difficult.
We have an auction going on in the chat. I'm sorry. We have an auction going. People are bidding right now in the chat. Okay.
For the hypothetical sunflower thing.
The hypothetical price.
But I just see like you charge $2 for that. There's multiple people they're going to spend. They're going to buy many of them, right? How long would it take you to get to 1,000 of those things sold?
Let's see. Have you seen Vex thing? What if you sold them for $2 and only to exclusive clients? So what if you had a reseller thing happening? So you sold each of them for $2 to a group of people that you're going to call your business partners, and then they had stores where they resold them. And then you got to kick back on their resell as well. So then you would be able to start a whole business model based on that, right?
Yeah.
So it could end up making you more money if you did that.
You're 100% right. And because you're the only one that can do that, say, you know, supply and demand, man, they're selling out fast. I better raise the price a little bit. $3. Wow. And I don't even think $3 is unreasonable. I would spend $5 for one of those legit. So realistically, like if it's the only one you can get, $5 isn't too much of an ask. If you ask me, to have a sunflower that you can't get anywhere else.
So think about this. So this will be the only sunflower, but then there's going to be something else that there's like the only of, and then something else that there's the only.
Is there? We don't know.
I don't know. That's kind of how it's worked. To like from what I
there's a list of plants.
You know, like and they'd have to, right? Like you can't just have one plant. Like, so there is a special use for these? Like these actually, do we even know what the sunflowers do or why they're special?
They're the first.
Or
it doesn't matter why they're special. They're the only one. There's only only one you can get.
Well, sunflowers grow very, very tall. And, if they turn and face the sun, are they going to do that in Upland? Are they going to turn as the sun turns during the day? I don't think so. But if you want to see of sunflowers, which is how you usually see sunflowers, you're going to need 100 of those things. So at $5 a pop, that's, a bit expensive.
For sunflowers.
To get your seed of sunflowers.
If you went $2 and people want to have a crop of these damn things, right? That's not unreasonable.
That's not unreasonable. That's right.
And to sell 1,000 of those things, I don't think would take that long.
No.
And then boom, you got $2,000. That's why $2,000 is too low to sell.
Wow. So you at the 5K now, the 4K. That's where you at. Yeah. CP said he would trade his plane for that, I'm sure.
Oh fuck yeah! In a second.
And that's not unreasonable, I don't think, considering those planes. I mean, these things are both items that Upland we can't really do anything with, or they haven't exactly completed yet, right? Like we don't even have the plants or anything in yet. And when is that coming? When will because aren't we going to have to clear through? Isn't there another cycle of totems to go through? Maybe even 2 more cycles of
There's 2
totems.
more cycles.
Yeah.
Right.
We just speculate. We have no clue.
It could be another year before
Correct.
any of this is implemented.
Correct.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, and planes, we've already had planes for a year now, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't it last year the planes
Yeah.
came out?
Yeah.
And I think cars, we didn't have, I think we had cars for maybe about a year or so, and then you could finally, but for a while, for a long time, they were the same thing planes are. So it's just everything with Upland. It's like I'll say
It's
this:
done.
we're all saying like $4 grand now. Like a year and a half from now, these could be selling for $50, or
Absolutely.
stuff like selling for $50. So just to say, buyer beware and careful what you wish for, kind of thing.
So Happy, what are you saying right now? We just set the ceiling for Cubu 1997. If he was listening and part of UAD, he would know to reject those $100 deals. That's what you're saying. The people that are
definitely rejected, like
we just helped him with his floor. We just helped him.
I would hope that he would get $1,000 minimum for it. To be honest with you,
We just helped him. Set your floor, young man, young person, or person. Set your floor, courtesy of UAD. We just had. There's an auction going on right now, and it's over $1,000. Hypothetically,
Yeah, I think that's the base of where you should start.
1,000. There you go, my friend.
I wonder if
All
he even won.
When does he? What if he?
I hope he knows. I hope he's very active.
I hope so. Let's go.
All right. The results for Genesis Forge. We got Trendy Prop, 204 points. Skip 720 with 111. And then there's good old Happy MFer.
Happy.
Tied for 3rd or 5th, however you want to look at it.
Third.
With 81 points.
I was like, I should just burn one more fucking Block Explorer. But no, of course I didn't, because I was kind of sure that I did. I didn't realize how many people were creeping up that leaderboard, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, so are we going to just all split the 200K and each of us get our a third of a Block Explorer?
Let me tell you, it was also a point where, and this is where it comes down to community and things of that nature. I am usually a person that tries to score my own points, and then when I get my points, then I will share. You know what I mean? But this time, because I was scrambling, I had 2 Block Explorers, the Ink Heart, right, Happy, and something else. And Happy reached out to me, and Happy was like, "What you doing with that Ink Heart?" I was like, "What you doing with that bazooka, bro?" You know what I mean?
You got a pretty good deal on that. But you know what though, man?
Right.
Like if I think about it,
Right.
like those ink hearts ended up selling,
They did.
for 50,000-60,000 upix a piece.
They did.
And so it wasn't bad. I spent quite a bit of upix on this. In the future, I think I will be on the other side of it, and I'd rather be a seller for this than a buyer, because it really doesn't matter what the leaderboard says until the last hour.
Correct.
Because just like this basically happened, Trendy Prop wasn't on the board the whole freaking week.
Waiting in the cut.
And that was the last 30 minutes when they actually did like the live freaking. Because I'll say this, I actually feel like Upland did a pretty good job. This was updated every hour. And because I was watching it every freaking hour, so I could do that. And like they were good with keeping it, as close to live as possible. I mean, once an hour update is pretty good. So, but yeah, then Trinity Prop showed up. Same with Skip 720. Neither one of those guys was on the leaderboard the whole week, and then all of a sudden,
First place.
there they are. You know, and you never know who's got what or holding what.
Right.
I mean, you
Hold
go
it.
and try to look, but it's still, unless you end up having, you know, something like, you know, 150 to 200 points worth of something where, you know, and you could really blow people out of the water, you know, and even then, man, like,
Somebody's
if I think about it, I could have probably made more than 200,000 up selling stuff on the second market.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably.
if it makes you feel better, I only scored 18 points with that cannon. But we'll get to Spark the Wars. I don't know if we have a slide, but that whole thing was total. It was kind of difficult for me, but we'll talk about that later. But I did use the cannon, and I did get 18 points worth.
Well, good. At least it got you something. And it was like when I saw Wolf Warner, I was like, oh hell yeah, man! I'm just gonna reach on out, you know.
We good.
Yeah.
I got you.
And it was fair, man. It was definitely a fair deal.
So low.
Well, congratulations to everybody that scored at least 10 points, because you're all going to get a random variation of the exclusive G Week 25 Block Explorer. And then rank 4 through 10 get 100,000, and then top 3 get 200,000. So that's exciting.
That's
you got
good.
200,000. Congratulations.
Figure it out, Hap. We'll figure it out. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, I'll get a little something out of it. You know, like I'm really hoping that they'll give me third place since I was on the leaderboard the whole fucking week. But
I don't know about that, Happy, but we can hope.
I just set the bar for everybody else was all I was fucking doing. You know?
Yeah.
Well, you notice the biggest BE holder, of course, values his BEs way too much to burn a single one.
Well, I reached out to him too, trying to get him because he had a bunch of them, and I was like, man, you know, if he didn't even respond, like, you know, like he probably took that as like, get out of here.
Get out of here, bro.
You don't know what I'm about to do to you.
Floors to burn them.
Right. Wow.
I think if you had been in person, he would have slapped you.
Yeah.
No.
If he was in Vegas, he would have slapped you. Yep, he would have tried to. We'd have jumped him. Pirates all day.
That's right. Make him walk the plank.
We'd make him walk the plank.
All right, the Genesis Drift Challenge. Here's the top 25. Top racer, you get a kart racer badge, entry to the grand prize giveaway, Sunflower Seed Nursery. And then the top 3 fastest racer receive exclusive kart racer badge and the Genesis Drift Block Explorer. And then the top 25 fastest times get the Genesis Drift Block Explorer. Let's see here. Find some names that we know. Boydern, who we had on the show on Monday, number 2. City Pigeon, number 3. Vape got number 6. Good on Vape.
Vape one time. City one
Vic was
time.
killing it this season.
Now,
Yeah.
Vic was doing his thing, man.
KO Ninja got number 9.
Yo, KO's been grinding on the low. He's in everything. I'll be looking at the charts and I see KO, man. I do see you, my friend. I do.
Charles FR turned into a kart racer. He got number 12.
It turned into a kart racer. How'd that happen?
I you know what? He's been on this leaderboard twice now.
Wow. He's a racer on the low.
Yeah. Cal Trading Co. 15.
Shout out, Cal.
Yep. Picasso 20. Swarley, our very own Swarley 129.
One thing I peeped about Swarley. Swarley be on these boards on the low, you know. Low key.
Yeah.
Swarley be creeping on these boards, man.
Sir Mitch 23.
I see Sir Mitch.
Consistent watcher of the show.
Mhm.
We got some representation. I was on the board. I was 25th at one point.
Okay.
The night before the snapshot. And overnight,
Where'd you go?
I dropped like 36th or something like that.
Okay.
Within like just hours.
What do you get for this? I don't even. What's the prizes? I don't even know if I'm on this, man.
Top 25 get the Genesis Drift Block Explorer.
Okay.
And then top 3 fastest time get the Block Explorer and a badge. and then top racer gets the badge and entry to the grand prize giveaway.
Okay.
This was my favorite event. I never had so much fun kart racing. There were a few of us staying up. Well, for me, I was staying up late, just racing karts and having a good time with people in the server. We had, like 8 or 9 of us in there at one point, just 2 nights in a row, just racing our asses off.
Yeah, we were having fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, Lily, you were there. Happy, you popped in once.
Yeah, I jumped in that one night. That was the only time I even raced. I'm starting to actually get a little better with it.
I think it's a lot of fun. I think we should do something similar to this, because it's not hard to do. Just have people post their times. I think we should do more of this, because that was probably the most fun. And I know I'm going to speak for Swear on this. This is the most fun I've seen him have in Upland in a long time.
Well, Pigeon hosts this stuff all the time in his tug server. He has little competitions where you race against each other, got to defend a track and attack another team, and it's really fun. Yeah. So you can always just jump in there and do it with his guys. That's true. So much fun that he had.
So I did race against Swally and them this week in a certain car race. It was exhilarating. It was fun, and I tried to sneak in there on my own with a public AI. Have you ever tried to sneak in there and do your own thing, and then you look up and you got City Pigeon in your joint? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like my greatest fear.
And I sit around and I know he's like, there go Wolf. I'm getting in this race. And I'm like, come on, City, leave me alone. But I entered the race and tried to creep in there by myself. Next thing you know, I was surrounded by like Swarley and all kinds of players. And we had an awesome race, man. It was tremendous fun. But because of my work week, I didn't get to do enough of these, honestly.
Yeah, same here.
I did not get to do enough. But congratulations to everybody that represented.
It was a lot of fun. We got to find a way to do more of that. That was a lot of fun. And maybe going to the tug server.
Hold on. Somebody named Q just jumped in and said they love the show, but they charging $7K for the nursery. Okay?
Fuck, that's what's up.
You've set your price. We understand.
That's your price.
That's the winner.
That's the winner.
You've been check drilled.
That's Cubu himself, right?
Yes.
Is that you, Cubu?
Cubu.
What's Cubu?
All right. Sorry, my voice is still having trouble, so you have to just deal with it. The Genesis Week Challenge, top 10 property, top 10, a property in the Genesis City opening, top 200, exclusive block explorer, and then daily drawing winners, 75 total winners, 25 per day. We'll receive 25,000 UPIX. Happy, you were one of those people at one point.
Congrats.
So
Happy scored. He scored.
Yeah. City Pigeon came out on top. Number 1, 5,467 points. Fuck. That's a lot. It's a lot of points.
He worked hard for that.
He
had to.
Fuck out of Upland. City should have been Player of the Year. He's probably more hours into this game than anybody else.
I mean,
he was up for like 38 hours straight or something working on that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we should. Right now, I'm going City Pigeon for Player of the Year 2026.
Nominated by the Bulgarian Pirates.
Start the campaign.
Start
be
the
a campaign manager.
Woo! Time spent category.
All right, let's see who else on this list. Freaky Man 51. We've had him on the channel before. Trendy Prop, King Cody, Cernus 4, Cal Trading Co.
Shout out.
Twilk. Just names that are familiar to me. Swarley 129.
Like I said, Swarley's always on these boards.
Yep.
Low key.
KO Ninja at the bottom here.
Like I said, KO Ninja low key is on these boards.
Yeah, so as long as you got 300 points, you get this first little lightning badge, and then
I think I got
600 for the next one, and then 1,000 or 900 or something.
Everybody get this? What's going on? How'd you do, L?
I got 360 points or something like that.
I got 399. Happy?
No, I didn't even. Yeah,
You need to check that, bro.
I got
Lily?
I gotta at least have 3.
Got like 480 or something, or 580 or something. I was a little bit short, and I was just so tired. I went to bed.
Oh, you almost got level 2. 600. Yeah, I just level 1 this year.
And I would have made the top 200 if I had have got the extra points, but I didn't. So woulda, coulda, shoulda.
It is what it is.
Yep.
So all of us at least got a badge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming Happy.
Level 1, 300. Happy definitely should have. You search
He gone. He gone
He
now.
gone. You trying to? There was a train coming.
Yeah, he's like, gotta get the fuck out of here. I heard it. Well, that's not the right button.
Yeah, it was Pigeon's fault I didn't get my points. I blind Pigeon. It was all Pigeon's fault. He forgot to tell me to register for the
Scaffold?
rush.
Well, now fuck City Pigeon, man. No more Player of the Year. He's a piece of shit.
He
City
just went
Pigeon
right when I needed him.
needs to give up on Upland right now. He's the worst player I've ever heard of in my life. I'm gonna start a campaign anti-City Pigeon from this point on for the disgrace that he has shown to the community. So, boo.
Wait, that's cute. Wait, hold on. We have a celebrity in the building.
Is this the
Hold on. This is the Q.
Is it?
Oh, what's up, QU?
You're a fan of the show?
on, man.
World premiere.
Congratulations! Thanks for watching the show.
Wow, we got him first. Do we have you first, Q?
Do you have a camera? You need to come on this episode right now.
Yo, we throw you straight. Get on the show.
1997.
Instant
If
celebrity,
you got
bro.
a mic and a camera,
Broette, whoever you
get your
are.
ass on the
Instant
show.
celebrity. Instant celebrity.
Respond to me, and I'll send you a link.
We got
I want to talk to
QU.
you. I want to talk to you about that sunflower.
Jimmy Justice said his little band.
This multi-account.
It's Dirk.
It's Dirk.
It's Abdullah. Let's just keep going with it.
Anyway,
Thank you for stopping in, my friend. Appreciate that, man. He's
Yeah.
thinking 3K, so we know the floor. QU, everybody out there in Upland, QU, UAD just dropped his price, my friend. Do not
Yep.
hit his chat if you are coming with less than, what's that? 3K. RDP said it's an imposter.
Who is it, Vape?
Prove you're real, QU.
Is it
yeah,
Vape?
prove you're real.
Send us-
Anyway,
It could be LeBan. I could see LeBan doing something like that.
wouldn't that be funny? The
Yeah,
band's
he's
not
just
awake
messing
yet.
with us.
The band's not awake yet. He's still
Make sure-
sleeping.
He woke up extra early just to fuck with us.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be terrible. That would be terrible.
That'd be the best. I
You
would
know
love that.
who it could be, but I think Swally's making sure that it's not him. It could be somebody else.
Well, whoever it is,
Hmm.
that I don't know. Anyway, let's get a word from our sponsor. The band has formed. This week's episode, again, proudly sponsored by Metaverse Ventures Australia, the umbrella behind some of Upland's most iconic brands, including the Genesis Node Midtown Terrace, and of course, Samurai Aquatics, your go-to for high-quality OG outdoor decor map assets. You can get those anywhere on the map. Every single city has got a MetaVenture in every single city. But you don't need that necessarily. Just type in the name. You'll find it. Get your goodies. And especially with some of the things that we're going to talk about in a little bit, they're going to be a real sick asset making some of these parks and shit.
Real quick, I'm sorry. Q is asking us our opinion. Is 3K too much? I don't know if you heard the
No.
beginning of the show. I believe there it is.
No, it's not. Go more. That's my opinion.
Say
Look,
more.
It is
Someone will pay you.
$250. I give it to you right now.
Woo! What'd you say? Happy 250 and a train?
$250 right now.
250 cash.
You know what? We'll make
I'll
it
send it to you
500.
in an envelope.
Me and Happy will go in together. We'll make it 500.
There's a bid going on right now. We got 3,002 in the auction, the invisible auction chat. It's at 3,002.
Somebody will pay 4,000 for that.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a bidding war starting at 3K now.
I mean, I don't think you're going too low at 3K at all. I
don't think so either.
You may as well ask for that because it's the only one, and there's going to be plenty of bigger players out there that would be probably willing to spend 3K or more.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, let's pool the funds.
Buy it.
Buy it.
Let's get like 10 different people together.
Let's go.
I'll recycle some cans and I'll give you 10 USD.
Yeah.
Swirly's on board. He's thumbs up.
We'll
He's like, Swirly's up in. Lily's in. We're all in. Australia's in.
Everybody from Australia's in.
Yes. Wow.
All right. The results are in for the scavenger hunt.
Man,
Bro's killing me. Each hunt completed, you'll earn a Genesis Lore Legit. Hunt number 1, you get Genesis Lore Legit number 3. Hunt number 2, episode 4, and then hunt number 3, episode 5. I missed out on the first hunt, which sucks.
I got one. Wait a minute. Do we all have these?
I have 4 and 5.
You have 4 and 5?
I missed the last fucking day.
I missed the first day, like an idiot.
I got the first 2. I don't know how.
Happy your mic's cutting out real bad.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. Am I there?
You do suck. Thanks for reminding us.
Yeah. Fuck this shit.
Wow. I think I have 1, 3, and 4. That's what it says. 1, 3, and 4. I don't know.
Oh, you need number 5.
I'm not chasing these legits no more after the monolith thing. I'm good.
But what if there's another monolith?
Huh?
What if there's another monolith?
I'm good, man. I went with the comic book one. I'm good. I fulfilled.
These are all comics.
I know, but I did the monolith. 1 out of 10. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not chasing.
I mean, people are paying big money for them.
Are they really?
I think so, man. Not all of them, but I think I've seen like $50 for a couple of them.
Wow.
I think maybe like the mint one, or not the mint one, but the number 1 edition.
Episode 1 has like 122, I believe, for some reason.
Damn.
I don't know what I did to get that, but one was what? The Genesis. No, what did 1 get you? Because 1 seems to have 122.
How do you get number 1?
Episode
1.
How we got any of them?
City, how you got 1, City? I forgot. I do have 1, 3, and 4. City has all 4. Anybody have all 4?
No, I've only got episode 3.
You got 3? Number 1 was the roll. Oh, my 18 points on the cannon, on the drone. That's right.
Okay. I didn't do anything for the Robot Wars.
Okay.
Wait, I should have 3 of them then. I think I only have 2.
Did you attack?
Yeah. And I did 2 scavenger hunts.
Oh, well. 2 was the treasure rush.
I
didn't do the treasure rush. Anyway.
Okay.
So there were a couple of Bulgarians representing the scavenger hunt. If you were on that scavenger hunt, then you would have noticed Charles FR's property, and you would have noticed Swarley 129's property.
Yes, I did.
Because of this buff little Liban right here. And then this one down here is Twilk's property.
Twilk's was on there, yep.
That's what I meant to say.
I like the way they did the scavenger hunt. I mean,
different.
That's really cool to make it more about like the players and the assets and the setups. You know,
and you definitely made more than 2,000.
Oh,
definitely made more than what you put. That was awesome. I did like that. I like that.
And to make it so it's not timed as well, right. And you're really just trying to just play and come together as a community. You know, like I give it to everybody who was able to actually find all of the map assets. I found a few of them on my own, but there was some I was like, where the fuck?
Right.
For real.
I think I did scavenger hunt number 3. That's episode 5. Are they delivered all the episode 5s? I think I got 10. It might come tomorrow. Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah. I know I've gotten 2 so far, and maybe I just haven't got number 5 yet.
Okay, me too. That's fine.
All right. The results for Genesis Gold Rush Master Hunter Challenge. So, top 50 treasure hunters will earn an exclusive Gold Rush loot box. Top 100 treasure hunters will win episode 2, as Pigeon had mentioned. And then 3 grand prize giveaway entries are up for grabs. 1 goes to the first place treasure hunter, and then 1 will go randomly selected player from the top 10 on the leaderboard, and the other will be awarded randomly selected participant from the entire leaderboard. All 3 winners will earn a chance to take home the coveted Sunflower Seed Nursery. And the winner for this one was Mike 3226.
I only know King Cody. I don't King Cody. That's it.
So
apparently we got some rushers out there that living under the radar.
Players too, because apparently you can't really cheat at treasure hunting so well anymore, right? So
yeah.
Wow.
Well, congratulations to you guys for doing it the right way.
I think RDP, you want to get with lightning legs, man. If you're looking for treasure rushing hints and how to do it and things like that, just jump on his streams, man.
It's coming correct with all the info.
That's what I said, Swally. Absolutely.
Yep.
Smash that like button if you're listening, my friends. Absolutely.
So
you could probably watch old Russell Envy tips. Like
I used to do that. I did that.
He was pretty good, man.
Shout out City Pigeon. Wow.
Got top mentor. Congratulations on that.
Oh, you beat Dizzy? So Dizzy ain't come out. Did you beat Dizzy? Didn't go out there? Okay.
Wow, just keep rubbing all your winnings in our faces. That's fine. Tell us what else you did that was amazing. This is why you can't be player of the year anymore for 2026. Down with City Pigeon. He smells like manure, I think.
Man, calm down, City.
So the Genesis Ledger. Congratulations to Sauce PLT. Split. You won a fucking car, bro. Congratulations.
Congrats, bro.
Okay.
You want a stock car, like
an exclusive stock car.
I hope he's a racer.
And then part of a 300,000 sparklet drop, which I got.
Wait.
No, wait, I didn't yet.
Not yet. It's
the
coming.
sparklet drop I got was from the wars.
Yes.
You know, I only spent like maybe $40, so I don't think I'll be that much.
I get like 10 sparklet.
I'm about to embarrass myself because I bought that deluxe bundle for Hong Kong, but we'll get there.
Proud of you.
Oh.
Yeah. I felt so left out. I had to participate. Whatever.
The results for goes the pit. I didn't get to read all that. The ship markers that should be all over the the results for Wars Rise of the Machines episode 1 will be awarded to every player who scores at least 1 point. Hey, I scored at least 1.
I got 18.
Every active Uplander who appears on the Genesis Challenge leaderboard will receive a 1 level gamified earnings boost next season. Yeah, this is my happy dance for that.
Yes, I didn't get Spark Swally. I attacked the drone. No, I attacked the bot and got
thoughts on apparently players attacked the bots, took out the drones.
Yeah,
it was a team event. It doesn't. So I mentioned that on the stream today, and Squall immediately got back to me and said they're revising and updating that. So there should see something about that soon. I think they're gonna fix it.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So mission complete. We killed the collector protocol.
Everybody did.
Everybody did. Yeah.
Everybody
It was,
did. Congrats to everybody. Can we give everybody a shout out? Since we
Yeah.
usually hate on each other, this is the time. Kumbaya. Okay.
yeah.
Peace and love to everybody. Great job by the 4 factions. And
Fucking
we
A. Fucking
okay.
A.
We can hate
I'm
each
so
other.
surprised Nerd's Logic is still up at the top of the leaderboard there, right?
Yeah, no surprise. He's got all the cannons on the
I was
planet.
gonna say he owns a boat. I mean, man, you know, he spent the money for it. So.
He did. He's good.
Yeah, fuck.
John got to walk with for 5th place. Yikes. Woo.
You already got paid out your sparklet?
John?
Woo.
Damn, Johnny.
Let me ask you guys, were you real quick, were you guys buying property so you can attack? I didn't do it, man. I couldn't buy.
I did sometimes.
Did you in
Yeah,
LA?
it was
What'd you
fun.
spend? What you didn't care about the markup? You was like, what the
No.
heck with that?
I just went and I found the cheapest one in the
How much
area,
you spent on a couple? Like what? Give me an example.
like 17,000,
Okay.
13,000 on one. I think
I
the
didn't
most I
see
paid was,
I
I
didn't
think the
see
most I
13.
paid was like 22.
I saw 150s. There was no 11s and 12s by the robots per se, maybe by the drones, but I didn't buy any properties to attack. Maybe I should have done that and would have got more points, but I didn't buy any properties.
Yeah, and I bought one early by the collector protocol.
Right.
For I think I paid, that might have been the one I paid 22 for. But I figured, oh, this would be worth it because when I had to go to work, I had to leave them somewhere, and I
Right.
wanted to just leave them there so that way, if other people took down the drones, I could just collect points.
Okay, John L.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I saw, because if I saw somebody I knew or that I see their name a lot, or like John Fitzwell, I was like, oh, I know that name, I'm gonna buy it. Even if it was a little bit more, I bought it.
Yeah. But like you said, some people were marking up, and the ones I was going to was like 250,000. Like, come on, bro. I know you didn't have it at that price before.
Yeah, no.
Before Rise of the Machines.
It's kind of like what happened with the freaking the BEs. Like you get up to a price and you're like, hey, look, once this event's over, you're not even gonna get a third of that.
No.
So you know, if I'm gonna offer you half of a crazy motherfucking offer, you
Right.
should take it. Because day after tomorrow, you're not even gonna be able to get $3 for it.
Exactly. I would have bought some 11s and 13s. Between 11 and 20, I would have played more. Definitely. Michael paid 7K. Okay.
I didn't even get any freaking points.
Right.
It was the cheapest. I made sure to mark. Yep.
Yeah. 7K. Yeah. 20K. He hooked you up.
Yeah, he did. No, I was happy about it. So anyway, all right. Let me see here. Let me look at something real quick. Like, oh, I hit the wrong button. Still the wrong button. What did I do? Okay, I think I fixed it. Yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, not important. Let's go to. So we're on this transition. Are we? Did you want me to play the ad? I can't remember. No big deal. All right, we got to go to the other slideshow. That's what I need to do. The drones will stay. CP was that confirmed? Let me switch.
I don't hear any trains for some reason, man. This is strange.
I haven't heard any trains either.
You guys have missed a couple of them.
We missed them?
Yeah, you missed a couple.
I haven't
You
heard a
don't
single
follow me,
one.
bro. I am broke right now. I am not following for you.
I'm not telling you when they come. We missed 2 trains already, man.
That's okay.
I actually am surprised they're not running nearly as much.
Yeah, they seem awfully quiet. Maybe it's your cell phone that you're on. It's just not picking them up.
Or he's muting them when they come.
No, I haven't been. You can watch too. I haven't been on mute at all the whole stream.
Look. Ant-Man said he's been muting his mic. We missed 2 trains because Happy sound is bad today.
I'm broke.
He broke. He's a broke bitch.
Broke.
This is a gin is expensive for me.
All right. Anyway, Upland After Dark show sponsors Scory 23 Designs with the Aqua Racer go kart. He's gonna be giving one of those away tonight. And then we also got Metaverse Ventures Australia, Samurai Aquatics, Midtown Terrace, and Midtown Terrace by Ben68. We've got 3 more properties to give away for that. Swirl, are we doing it at the end of the show or right now? Right now? End of the show. Got it. Okay. I just got to remember we have 3 of them to give away. Actually, this reminds me. So we actually have more shit to give away. I'll find the picture when it comes to the giveaway time, because one of the people that was watching the Monday show that won, I reached out to them and had to get their information, and they said, "Hey, can I give away some stuff on your show?" I said, "Absolutely, I would love it if you did that." So we got, I think, another cart or 2 and some map assets to give away. And I'll announce that when I get the picture again, which I saved somewhere. I'll have to find him. Anyway, I'll make it work. It'll be very exciting for all of us, maybe. Okay. Anyway. So we went to Hong Kong. Ding dong, Hong Kong's run is gone. So, total property 17,985. Unminted, there's still 8,721. For sale, there's 1,506. Owned, there's 7,739. And then there's 19 that are locked. We're only 51% minted in Hong Kong. The mint period is June 13th, June 16th, ending at 9 a.m. Collection reveal is 9 a.m. PT Thursday, the 19th, June 2025, I think. How do you guys feel about this Hong Kong release?
It went okay for me personally, but
Okay, good.
my God, was it expensive?
Fuck yeah, it was.
Did you get bundles? Let's talk bundles. Who went in bundles?
I got a bundle.
One?
I did.
Well, yeah, because I had to go to work, and so I got one on my drive to work because
Okay.
I was the only one that was closest to the time I could get one. It was the whatever the highest price bundle one was, the 80,000, 85,000 Upix bundle. Anyway, I bought that one.
I didn't get
I
that.
got my 2 properties, which were cool. I got like
Mhm.
92,000 Upix worth of.
Where'd you land, bro? Where'd you land?
I'm in
Kowloon City.
Kwantong and
Okay.
Kowloon City.
Kowloon. I'm in Kowloon. Lily, you said you got bundles?
I got the low and the mid price ones.
2. Happy?
No, this is one of the first times I have not gotten any bundles, and it was basically just because in the morning I had a meeting that I could not wiggle out of, and I just couldn't. By the time I got to them, all that was left was $100 bundle, and I am right now. I gotta take a break.
You passed, so I'm the only ass then. So you pass, I'm the only ass, and I think Cash, and that did not mean to rhyme. Cash, I saw you put the 96, yeah, me too, my friend. I bought the 99 bundle because, like you said, I was scrambling around and I didn't get the 85,000. So I said, let me take a gamble because that's what it is. So I guess I got the building, a structure, I believe, and I got Wei Chang, Causeway, by the Causeway, and I got Kowloon City. So those were the 2 properties I got, and I got the structure and then I went minting the next day to make it even worse. Not even worse, but I did go minting. I bought 2 properties that I did not passes. I'm sorry, that I did not activate. They were 500K, both of them. So they'll just be souvenirs in my asset profile.
Same here.
You know what I mean? We'll talk. I got 500. Some people got 2 million. So
Which is so stupid.
I don't know. I don't understand the release. But I'm still going for yield, and I'm a degenerate when it comes to spec. So I did fly out there to be truthful, full transparency. I got 10 properties out there. That's what
I got 3. I had to fly out there to get 1 because I couldn't get another bundle. They sold out before I could get back to it while I was at work. So I needed to get 3 for the challenge. I had to, because you have to mint 3 properties. So I had to fly out there to go mint, and it was a bitch because I didn't have very much UPIX. I had like 25,000 UPIX, and I was like, oh, I hope I can find one, and I did.
Oh, wow, you found them, huh?
Woo! You found one.
Yeah, I found a couple that were less than that, but they got taken out from underneath me. So I got another property for like 12,000 or 13,000 UPIX or something like that.
Are you holding or flipping?
I listed them all.
Oh wow!
But for stupid prices, because
this
is a stupid release.
You know, I hated it in the very beginning, but and all I was able to mint was 4 properties.
Okay.
With 500,000 UPIX.
Ooh.
It was like all of my UPIX, and then, you know, I thought, oh my god, you know, this is so stupid. Nobody's gonna want Hong Kong. But then I'll tell you what. Different.
We can't hear you, Happy.
Stuff. You hear me okay?
Yeah, I can now.
All right. So I was looking at all the street views, and I know everybody says, you know, street views change, blah, 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 whatever. I like street views. And
Me too.
Hong Kong has awesome fucking street views, man. It really does. And I'm all about yield and big properties, really. So I think I'm going to start buying a lot of Hong Kong.
Where'd you go?
I did Wan Chai.
Me too.
All Wan Chai, because I don't even know why, but like years ago, I know that name for something.
I want some chai right now.
I think it was like some guy. He used to always come up and say, "What's up, Wan Chai?" And like,
it stuck with you.
Yeah, it just stuck with me, and so I was like, "All right, I'll mint there." And then I ended up minting in a place called Happy Valley. And I was like, this is awesome. Fucking
there.
Valley. All right. This is where I'm going to mint from now on.
Absolutely. Lily, where'd you go?
I minted 2 in Kowloon. So they were both quite cheap. I think one was about 13K and the other one was about 23K.
Oh, 13 and 23? You're out of there. Good. Nice.
Yeah, just in and out, as cheap as possible.
In and out.
Yep.
Like
any passes? Anybody mint any of their passes? You want to talk pass prices? I had 2 for 500 and change plus. No way.
I wanted to. I mean, I always had full intention of minting my pass, but it was 467,000 UPIX. Which, look, can we speak on this for a second? Because I think it's bullshit, and I know other people do too. That these passes, you can get a property just so outrageously expensive. Like, this shouldn't be more than 100,000 UPIX ever. The property you get on that pass should never be over 100,000 UPIX.
I mean, honestly, they should be low freaking priced properties. That should be part of the bonus of getting a pass property. It should be a cheaper one, like something 10K or less, I would say. Because think of how many properties were in the release, and that actually gives people the ability to flip them a little bit better.
Yeah.
I mean, to their credit, this was the first time. I always get 2 passes, and I try to mint one, and I've always been able to afford at least one of them, the passes, and I keep one. This is the first time that I have both. I have both passes, so I really didn't need to. I could have just bought one, or maybe tried to sell it for 15K, but I decided to keep them and gamble and see the price that I would get and they were both 500K. So in hindsight, I could have sold one for like 15K. You know what I mean? I could have, because now I have 2 passes. I'm a collector, don't get me wrong, but I like to have just one extra. I don't need 2, but it is what it is, and I have 2 Hong Kong passes.
Well, you don't lose these ones anyway when you burn them.
No,
Or you don't. I mean, you don't burn them at all. You just sit on them. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting on them.
Well, I didn't buy any passes at all, but I was talking to one new player who didn't know how to even go mint his past property, and I had to explain that you have to travel to it. You go, and then you have to pay the UPEX, and his UPEX was 1.5 million, and he's a new player. It's like he was so upset that he thought he'd already bought it when he bought the pass.
Right. No.
Yeah, no, it just reserves you the property.
That's
Yeah, that's too damn much. That's outrageous.
Hong Kong was outrageous, man.
Yeah,
See how, we'll see how it goes down the line, but I don't know if it's an epic sinkhole. But I mean, it has great yield there, but I don't know. It's a tier 3. You know what I mean? So
that's the most expensive tier 3 city ever.
So it is what it is. I don't know how much I'm gonna be hanging out there. Maybe they have sparkles.
This much for me.
That's it. I'm in and I'm out. I was in. I don't know if I'll ever return, but I think.
What's the point?
What's the point? I got the yield that I need, and I'm out, and I'll wait for the spec. Wayne Chi for the win, right? So
I'll put it in a collection when
just
Hong
hook me
Kong
up. Yes.
Out in Hong Kong, man, and just keep minting properties, you know.
No, it's good yield. It's outrageous for tier 3, but
you got it. You know what, man? I'm thinking of more for a very long term. The yield is good. I like the street views, but you know, man, if China ever gets in, I mean, Hong Kong is going to be big, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It truly. This is one of the biggest hubs in the world as far as like people flying in and out of, and
absolutely,
you know, just doing business. I mean,
massive population.
Yeah, I mean, and and it really is like some of the. Like, man, the buildings in the area are awesome. Like, I think it's a cool city.
It's cool.
I actually should go and visit Hong Kong in real life.
I want to. I mean, I'm one of those guys that's still mint in Australia, man. Until they release them collections, I'm still playing that game. So the Hong Kong really just kind of deterred me from what I was trying to do. So, I mean, I went over there and I did my thing as a tier 3, but Sydney is still a tier 1, like DC for me. Future tier 1s, so that's why I kind of spend my my time. But shout out to tier 3 Hong Kong, and we'll see what happens with it in the future.
You know, I don't understand how Hong Kong is a tier 3, to be honest with you.
I don't either.
No.
I mean, as far as like world famous and
right,
like,
everybody knows the Hong Kong.
The status, the landmark, 20. You know, it's like TML was saying it last night. You know, like you got 20 landmarks in this release, and you know, or just in the city, and you're gonna call it a tier 3.
Wow.
And not even tier 2, you know, plus you released it during Genesis week. Like, but then come to think of it, I think Vegas and Berlin are tier 3 cities. And maybe even Bermuda.
I think Brooklyn's tier 3, not 2. Like certain iconic places get the tier 3, man. You know? Hey.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is, you know, and that's things like, and for me, I don't even really care because as far as I don't really treasure hunt, so that doesn't matter,
right?
You know, like, if I'm going to treasure hunt, I'll do that. I have others.
Absolutely,
but, yeah. I mean, as far as
world, you know, you're saying that it could be, you know, if Chinese people come into the game, but as far as I can see, the only Chinese people who are ever going to be able to get into this game are expats.
Yeah. Well, I mean, China doesn't really have a whole lot of America anything on their internet for the most part. Right? They don't have Facebook. They have their whole own system. And I mean, unless Upland actually becomes part of WeChat or something like that, yeah, we've never Upland go and make that. But it could become big in Hong Kong, you know, or Taiwan because they're a little bit more westernized.
Yeah.
It didn't hit like it nowhere internet like Brazil hit. Like the Brazilians came in heavy. You know what I mean? I don't know a group a squad that has come in as heavy as Brazilians for like an international or foreign release. So I don't think it's a mass of Hong Kong players that have come in.
Did
I
that
think
train
it's
just go by? I thought I heard it ever so faintly.
got it. You got it.
You missed
I'm
one
listening
earlier.
to you all.
You guys are like
We're slipping.
you're 2 for 5 tonight, man.
Well, your audio really sucks tonight.
It's
That's the
rigged.
biggest problem we're having.
The game is rigged. It's rigged tonight.
You
Okay,
and,
Genesis
you and
Week.
Lily's
Hey,
audio
I have
is fucked up.
60,000 upics left right now, so
Hong Kong, baby.
we can't go
Kong.
higher.
Hong Kong.
Well, moving on. Let's talk about the roadmap.
Gone.
What?
I said I go to Hong Kong, now my money all gone.
All gone. Meant to rhyme. Yes.
My voice can't handle that laughter. A couple cool things. We're gonna get some parks and park structures, and targeted voting, which Don talked about on our show on Monday, but went into a little more depth here. We also got some life happening. Well, it's all, none of this stuff is coming right away. By the way, all this stuff is coming down the road. But they also talked about these park structures or park structure. What are they called? Like structure ornaments or something? Not structure ornaments. Like they're map assets essentially, but they're specifically for parks. Like you can't put them on your property. And then
Assets.
park assets. And then we got some plants that are going to be coming into life. Maple tree, oil palm tree, pine tree, magnolia, weeping willow, roses, tulips, daisies, lavender, my personal favorite.
No lilies?
No lilies.
Boxwood, arborvitae, and grass.
Grass.
I can't wait for the grass.
I know the grass sounds amazing.
Just laying out, I'm thinking of just rolling out sod, and just having my riding mower that I'm going to ride for the grass.
I think I would have preferred clover.
Clover.
Clover would be kind of cool,
Yeah.
but
Hey, some people use clover over grass.
I'm excited for this, and I think this could potentially really help Bartlett. Just the use case of it, the fact that this will actually burn, like creating these will actually burn Bartlett, which has never happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, hopefully it helps with the supply of things, and we'll see what happens, how everything works. But I don't know.
Right.
I still wonder how long it's really going to be until we see all of this.
Yeah, what I am excited about, and it sounds like they're talking about doing this soon, is on the next slide, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not. We'll kind of having a mayor, like certain communities, like electing a mayor and having that mayor represent your node or whatever. I think that is a really, really cool idea. And then kind of the bigger picture of that, like putting like all these different what do they call them? Is it like city or city lure or something like that? Is that what they call it?
What style you're gonna come with in terms of they got economy, logistics. See, my thing is that's good for like new stuff, right? And you got to know with a lot of properties. But see, I'm gonna need like the older nodes. What are you gonna have to do? Like destroy property to build these barbershops? Because what if you have a small node and you already locked in, and are you gonna have to destroy? See, nodes going forward, awesome. But like older nodes in regards to residents, what if your node is minted out already? And
well, something to do. Knock that bitch down, put up a new structure.
it's going to attract residents. How's it going to attract residents if it's already?
Because you have to have a diverse, like mixture of like meta ventures or like housing and businesses and entertainment. If you don't, if you're not diverse enough, you're going to get bottlenecked and cap out.
Right. So like St. James, they just went exclusive, right? So what does this resident thing does in regards to exclusive? So now, in order to have a health and public safety building, you need an entertainment building, you need employment, you need buses and logistics. So we're basically going to be tearing down and rebuilding in these little nodes that we've had in the past that already have collection status, I guess.
Yeah, but it's not gonna hurt you if you put up like say a fucking grocery store or something, or a bar. Like maybe you're tearing down a micro or like a small townhouse or something and putting up a different structure that could have the same value or more.
Yeah, it's going to make me I guess with nodes, older nodes that I'm in, because I'm a part of a lot of nodes, and it's making you going to have to narrow it down to like your focus or what you're going to do, because a node whore like me who's everywhere and trying to contribute and participate places, I'm just interested in this whole residence thing, man. I maybe I need to listen to it some more, but it seems like you're going to have to build structures in these neighborhoods, and if some of them already minted out and you already did what you have to do to get your collections, maybe you have to start tearing down.
Well, you don't have to do it. This is just for like luring more residents.
To where? Your node?
Yeah.
What?
Or to your city or whatever.
You know what? It's kind of like, I think, Swarley was putting out.
We can't hear a damn thing you're saying, Happy.
You say more points for node members instead of new residents. Is that what we're saying? That's what I'm saying. Are we attracting new residents, or are we getting points for the residents that are already there? I don't know. Residents, I think, more points for your hood ratings.
Well, and are residents imaginary, or is it real residents?
That's what I'm wondering.
No, the residents are an in-game. There's a finite amount of residents. They're not real people. So the residents are just, symbolic. So let's just say there's 1 million residents in all of Upland. Depending on how balanced or diverse or whatever your city is, or your node or whatever, will determine how many residents are going to come to your area.
Now, when you say come to my area, you mean imaginary.
Yes.
Yes, but you have to attract them. So you have to have all the things to attract them.
Or you're going to get capped out. So let's just say, like an example they use, like if you have just all apartments, you have just only places for residential structures, right? You're going to get capped out. There's only so many residents are going to come based on that. But if you have like a racetrack in your neighborhood for entertainment, or one of these other new structures, or if you have a bunch of meta ventures, that counts for employment.
That's like I said, I just saw residents, and I'm telling you, I was like, well, Sherwood Forest, we only have like a certain amount of properties, and our node is very expensive to get in. So how the hell are we going to attract new residents? So I am glad to know that it is just an algorithm of imaginary residents, because I was like, how are new residents going to get that already unminted and capped out? How are they going to get new residents? So that is good to know. But like I said, it was a busy week for me, but that's why I wanted to get clarity, man. Thank you for clearing that up for me, because I was confused.
And for transportation and logistics, they had mentioned that like just having cars parked in your city, like on your property, that's going to give you points for transportation. Not having to knock anything down, just having certain structures in your space or certain assets in your space.
Okay.
So it's not all buildings, but there are going to be some new buildings out there that are going to help, tip the scales and even things out.
Bring residents your way.
Yeah.
These imaginary residents. Okay.
Another layer.
Okay. So I really thought that was like a push to bring more residents, like really residents, because then I would have asked, so Okay, these are imaginary residents, but I think we need more
Yes.
real. We need real more players in Upland, but that's another thing. Okay, I thought this was like to attract new players, but it's an imaginary residence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have any other thoughts on this?
No. Not at all.
Happy? What about you? Do you like it? Do you hate it?
You know what? I think it's awesome. I think it's a way to gamify, neighborhoods a little bit more. It gives us even more ways to make things unique, and to build and kind of express yourself however you want. If you want to be a imaginary barber, now you can. If you want to have an imaginary sex shop, maybe we'll have that coming in. Who knows?
Yeah. No,
Okay.
I'm with you. Yeah, this is really good news for notes. I think having like more different kinds of structures and like things like this, when you enter that POV mode, it's
Mhm.
only going to make it that much more dynamic and just like super cool. I'm really excited about POV mode. I'm really excited about having more structures in this kind of neighborhood thing, and really excited about having this
Okay.
targeted voting where you can have like mayors and people representing your community to help make decisions within Upland based on somebody that you have voted in. And then also they mentioned like having a city or node leadership account that you can share with other people that you want to like elect or enact to help run your node.
Mm.
So like Wolf, say you were elected mayor of Sherwood Forest, right? And you want to elect your merry men, right? You could say, oh, hey, you, and you, here's the credentials to this account. We got to build parks. We got to do this, and this, or whatever. I need your help because I'm at work, right?
Right.
This would be
Please don't make me the mayor because I will be at work. That's my.
Like for, let's just say, I'm going to throw a hypothetical out there. North Grapeland Heights, right?
Mhm.
And the time zone trio, one of us gets the mayor status. Because what's great about our little situation, me, Swally, and LeBan, we all go to bed when the next person wakes up.
Yeah, that's awesome rotation.
So it works out perfect. So like, if I'm asleep, these guys are handling shit. If one of them is asleep, the other two are handling shit. That situation would be really, I don't know. I just got my mind thinking, and it would be freaking awesome.
Mayor is your new work. No, bro, that's tough. That's gonna be tough, please. But we'll talk about that another time.
Retirement.
No, do not anoint me.
Your new work. We're not going to pay you either.
No, I am a soldier. I am not a general. I got too much real life stuff going on. But in the summertime, I could be the mayor when I'm off. But
Yeah. Maybe you'd be the deputy.
I'm down with the deputy.
All right. Well, if you guys don't got anything else, Wolf, are you happy and ready to talk a little bit about some goodies? Was that another train?
No.
No.
There was no train. I'm just hearing shit.
No.
Am I just hearing things?
I think wishing train came by.
Damn it. Well, I'm sure the train will come by when we play this.
What's up, party people? We're gonna start this off with racing, of course. Genesis week. Wolf had a challenge up. Pick the top 6 in order, and you can win yourself some upics. No one won the challenge.
Okay.
And sorry, some people came close, like KO Ninja with 5 out of 6. Wasn't in order, but he had 5 out of 6. City Pigeon picked 5 out of 6. Sir Red, 5 out of 6. Boy Dern, 5 out of 6.
Boy Dern?
So they didn't get it. They got 5 out of 6. None of them got it in order. Who got all 6, but not in order? That would be Wolf Warner. If you go to my odds, Wolf Warner had City Pigeon winning. San Mahoney. I had Cruiserito. I had Wanderer 1976. I had Matsuda R. And I had Crowley in my top 6. Those were my picks, but they didn't finish in the order. The actual order was City Pigeon for the win.
Yep.
Sam Mahoney, second place. Cruiserito, third. Wanderer 1976, fourth. Matsuda R, fifth. And Crowley was sixth. And that was the top six. No one got them in order. The closest was 5 out of 6. Wolf had 6 out of 6, just not in the order. So no one beat my odds. You did not beat Wolf of Odd Street. On to the next competition. I keep my uppings. Next up, what I got to shoot out? UFC. I want to give a special shout out to Picasso, who, for the first time ever in Hyde Park Ninja UFC Challenge, we had someone go 13 out of 13 for 100% accuracy to take. That's Picasso. He went 13 out of 13. I need to know what algorithm, what optimizer you're using, bro, because that has never happened. But congratulations. 13 out of 13 fights. He got all 13 in a row. And he talked trash like beat that, Wolf. So you know what, Picasso? I'm trying to beat that this week, my friend. So if you're not in Hyde Park Ninja's UFC Challenge, we have a major event tomorrow. We got Usman versus Buckley. It's going to be an awesome fight. If you are part of the node, just click on UFC Challenge. It's free, as SC Kicker and KO give away their uppix when they lose. But lately, they've been joining the competition. So
yeah, those guys.
That's UFC, but you got to be in the node, folks. You got to be in the node. Hyde Park Ninja, shout out. That's UFC. WNBA, no real drama until we get a little further in the season.
Well, Caitlin Clark has been out, so she's been.
Caitlin Clark is out. She's coming back very soon. I'm 3-0 in that league. You, LSLAC, are
2-1, I believe.
2-1 doing your thing in the salary cap league. WNBA. That'll pick up later on in the summer. Yep. And we got the fantasy postseason basketball tournament, which is run by Coach Funk and myself. And Coach Funk is winning that right now, up by 300 points over our very own LSLAC, who has represented this year and is going to walk away with some uppix. He is in second place. It's not foregone conclusion yet, but Coach Funk has a reasonable lead, and he's looking to be back-to-back.
Yeah.
I came in second this last year, but this year I am nowhere near to be found because I put my hopes on Cleveland Cavaliers, and they're nowhere near to be found. So shout out to the Indiana Pacers and OKC. OKC won tonight. We have a 2-2 series. That's what's going on in the NBA. And that's it for me, party people. That's it. Short, sweet, to the point. Shout out City Pigeon for taking down the Genesis Racing Challenge, my friend. Peace and love.
Yeah. Hashtag roadmap, guys. Don't forget. Put that hashtag in. Also, don't forget to go do the Rumble. Okay? Go scan the QR code. Jump into Bulgarian Discord. Go down to the Rumble. Click the little swords. And then you're in. You're in to potentially win. All right. You know what's next. If you don't know what's next, you haven't been watching the show. Because right after we always do right in.
Flip of the week.
Before you start that, I'm sorry. Before the Wolf, I thought the Deadpool competition is still going on.
Yeah,
I'm letting it run all through the week, my friends. I got like 6 entries. You need a Wolf Shield. You need a Teabagger from LSLAC. How are you going to get that? Good luck, my friend. Okay.
On the show tonight.
And you need to have a property in NGH, North Grapeland Heights. You need a property, a Teabagger, and a Wolf Shield in order to get on the spin wheel for this vaulted Funko Pop Deadpool Pirate Retail right now is $27 with free shipping, and Wolf paid $7 for it. So this is an asset. It appreciates. You want to get on this. It's vaulted. You have 1 week to get in your entry, and I'm logging all of them. I have 6 so far. That's it for me. I'm sorry.
I'm one of those entries. I told him right out the gate. So look, I don't enter in my shit, but this is your shit, and I'm entering. I want that fucking thing.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
I want
We'll spin the wheel next week. We'll spin the wheel next week, Friday.
Trying to find something real fast, but I can't. So I'm gonna just move on. Flip of the week. What do you guys think about this? Which one stands out to you guys the most?
Wow. Let's call them out. What we got? Ooh.
Ooh, that Captain Crypto one looks really good.
Ooh.
That Captain Crypto one looks ferocious.
Wow. It does. It does.
It
What was
really,
that,
really does.
40,000 to 200K?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Did
You
you
know
hear
I heard that one. You know I heard that
Oh, motherfucker.
Wow. Where we at, Cap? Happy where we capping this, man? You good?
No, we're good. We keep going, man. I just might have to give it a day or two before I get some on the Epics.
Put that yield build. I'll give it to you.
Let's see here. Captain Crypto did do pretty good there.
Freaky Man is there.
Let's see what
Congratulations.
got. I mean, you know, happy or freaky here. It's like, I mean, it's almost like, I hate to say it, but
Woo!
he's kicking ass.
Gosh. Ooh, Freaky Man.
But Freaky won last week, and I think we're gonna have to give it to Captain Crypto.
I'm with you on that.
Yep.
What you think? What's that deal? What's that flip?
Yeah. One's 40,000 into one.
It's like 149 that or 150 59,000 profit.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good.
I'll go with it.
That was for Central Hong Kong.
Ooh, oh, there's Hong Kong with a flip.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you're flipping
Big money,
Hong
big
Kong,
money.
That's pretty damn good.
Hear it for Hong Kong. A flip in Hong Kong. I didn't
One
flip.
land. Why?
Okay.
So yeah,
Well,
flip of the week, Captain Crypto. And she was
hopefully,
Congratulations,
to
Captain
go
Crypto.
on Monday.
Captain Crypto. Else, like maybe you hit next week with the 3 you got listed in Hong Kong.
Not likely, but you never know. Maybe they'll sell.
Good
Maybe
luck.
they won't. Either way, I'm okay with it.
Yep.
Moving on. Congratulations, Captain Crypto. You got yourself some money.
Congrats.
The Bulgar Speedway Tier 2 giveaway. We're coming near the end of this run here. So we haven't had any new entries recently, and because we're nearing the end of this promotion, we're going to start giving away some of these trackside properties to get this thing all wrapped up. We still got probably to the end of the month, if I'm not mistaken. So so we're gonna do this a couple more times, but we're gonna start giving away these 3 properties, these 3 tier 1 properties that we got left. So Swarley, if you are ready, and he is, because he's a magician, we're gonna shuffle the names and spin the wheel. Could it be Picasso? It is Picasso.
Picasso with another win.
All right, congrats.
Picasso.
Congrats, Picasso.
Let me write this down. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. All right. Next week we're gonna do another one, and then the week after that we're gonna do the last one, and then at the end of the month we're gonna do our last 100,000 something giveaway for the tier 1 props, and then this promotion will be done. So you still got a little bit of time if you want to get in on the Vulgar Speedway action. So get your properties built, get some structures put on them, put a fence up if you got a tier 1 prop, build out a tier 2 prop, and you could win just like Picasso did tonight. So congratulations, Picasso, you are our winner. You guys want to give away some more shit?
Yeah.
You guys ready for giveaway time?
We got 29 in the Rumble. Click the Rumble. We got 29 about to rumble. It's a lot of people.
Okay. Get rumbling.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's the best. Like a fucking man child. So let me move my Google Sheet thing all the way over here. I need to write down. Before we go any further, I want to find, or see if I can find real quick, the files that I downloaded that we're going to give away from, I believe it's Listen to Your Talent. Is their MetaVenture names?
City got a giveaway for us in the chat.
What's City giving away?
His poop markets.
A 10
Is
pack
Poop
of
Markets?
property.
Hell yeah. Oh, I didn't save it.
We got
my
some new
Discord.
people. Wow. We got Sack 548 in the house.
What's up?
WW Dog is in the building right now. Who else? We got Bazaar 86 in the house. We got Crombus. We got John Fitz. We got Drew H. We got Eva and Angelina. We got Copper XS. We got, wow, it's new people jumping up in here, man. Welcome.
Yeah, everybody.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for joining, man. Smash the like button. Hashtag roadmap.
Oh, here it is. Let me show these real fast. So, I just need to download the damn picture. So we're going to give away a card from Taz Tafari. Here in just a second. But I forgot to do this earlier because I was busy. Let's see here. Four cards.
That's on your desktop.
6 floaties to give out. Let me. It's going to be here in a second. I just got to download the pictures. Actually, what I'll just show it on Discord.
Sir Mitch, I got your entry, my friend. Entry logged for the Deadpool prize. Deadpool Pirate. Got you.
These floaties right here. And this cart. And this cart. Maybe
I like the
2 carts each. I don't know how she's going to do it. But that's the go-kart. And those were the floaties. So I forgot to mention or to tell anybody that this happened, but it did. So more shit to give away. And that comes from Taz Tafari. So
let's go. Nice.
Awesome.
Let me get back to the Rumble section.
If you want to
All right.
hit up L.
What'd you say?
I said, if anybody wants to just give some more shit away, just hit up L Slack.
We're giving it away.
Yeah, no shit. Give away all the crap.
Hear it.
All right, so I need to write in 4 cart go-kart 4 times. I just want to make sure I have these so I don't fuck this up. And then there's like 6 floaties.
Give away a garden set for me too.
Fuck
There it
yeah,
is.
You know I will. All right. We got a lot. Floaty.
320s in the building. Wow. Got everybody.
Let me get these all in here real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Lily's got a garden set. Okay. And then, of course, we got our teabagger. We got the 3 Midtown Terrace. We got a Aqua Racer. We got a structure ornament. SO from Swarley. And then we got the Wolf Shield, which I already got. Okay, perfect. I think. Oh, and then you said City Pigeon's giving some stuff away?
City Pigeon has 10 city markers.
City markers, okay.
And then,
City-
right? What do we hit this week? 30K, 40K,
30K.
30K for the trains.
and I'll also throw in one of my. We'll go with a Water Flame map.
Woo! The fire flame. Everybody don't got that. That's we're gonna have to put that in another.
War Flame.
One of two.
Map,
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, that's exclusive.
Okay. We have a lot to give away tonight.
Let's go. Genesis week. We're going for now. We're gonna end it right.
All right. Yeah. Fuck it.
Let's end Genesis week right.
Let's end Genesis week right. So get your hashtag in, because if you don't, you're gonna get screwed.
I gotta say this for Genesis Week being all digital, I actually probably participated more in game than I ever have in any Genesis Week.
Can I?
When you're there, you're kind of be grinding. When you're there, you're kind of drinking, you chilling, and you're not.
Yeah.
I agree. I if I didn't have the work retreat, I would have definitely got more done than in person for sure.
I do got one gripe though that I think we need to address before we move on to this giveaway. The gold pass.
Oh boy.
The gold pass. Was the most disappointing thing I think I wasted my money on. Because they made it seem like this gold pass was something like really exclusive that you're gonna get some shit for this thing. They even like used the wording like you would get in person Genesis week.
Right.
And to my knowledge, the only benefit was that some people won 25,000 UPIX 3 times. There were 3 draws for that, and every one of us got a cart and a badge.
And a
Right.
block explorer too.
We got a block explorer, right? No block explorer.
I haven't got the cart or the block explorer.
I
yet.
think I got a block explorer.
I don't remember what I got. Maybe I did, but
And I'm pretty sure that they'll be throughout the week.
but how does
But
that
still,
compare?
Like,
How does that compare to in-person Genesis week, and how is it any of this like super exclusive?
well,
Like-
especially if you were ever at Genesis Live, then you know that these passes just don't compare. You know, like if you had never attended Genesis Week in the past, maybe I could see it being worth it, getting the pass and the block explorer, you know, getting the badge, and I think you might have even gotten a lore legit. I'm not sure if
We got the early bird.
yeah, and I
block
mean, but it's still nothing like Genesis Live, because Genesis
Not
Live,
even a little bit.
you get, all like, I feel like last year was insane how much stuff we.
Yeah, we got that whole goodie bag. We got a T-shirt. We got the digital shirt thing.
We got captain hats, right? Pilot hats.
Yeah, we got fucking at least one spark at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Which would be
we got-
a mark now.
Yeah, and then we had all like the events that went on there. The
An open bar, as Brooklyn said.
open
Yeah.
bar,
The open
the go
bar.
karts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The food and the go kart experience.
Yeah.
was
yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
So, I think they really hyped up this gold pass. Like you were gonna like have your own exclusive like events you could do, and none of that happened.
Yeah, I don't feel like I missed out by not buying it.
Yeah,
You never listen to that.
you
Kinda
did.
anti-man. You all right. You'll survive, Lily.
You didn't.
You'll survive. You'll be all right.
that's going to be like the only like smudge I have against this G Week. I thought it was great overall, but I got really excited about this gold pass. Like there's going to be something really special about it, and there was nothing special about it. To be fair, to me at least.
I mean,
I don't know
how much do we pay?
$20.
I mean, how much we really expect to get?
Yeah, you know, and I mean, the Genesis ticket was $100 when you put it
Back
in.
then, when we went out there.
Right.
So how much
And,
we really
and,
get?
and you're also traveling to the event. I got to say this. No matter what, I don't think if you got to experience Genesis live, unless you get to do it again, unfortunately, nothing digital is going to compare. It just doesn't, you know. And we're lucky that we got to all experience it, you know. Other than Lily, you know,
Australia crew, but
it's you know, I mean, to Upland's credit, they at least did something that, you know, like, I mean, was a little bit more than others, but you're right. They kind of hyped it to be a lot more than it kind of was. But it's like, you know, I mean, for $20,
right.
I mean, you got a Block Explorer, you got
a card and a badge.
Yeah, cart, badge.
You know, again, I'm not saying so. Like, I know, like they value their carts at about $15, roughly. So, I'm not saying that the value proposition is terrible, but what I am saying is the way they hyped it, the way they talked about it, did not represent in what it actually ended up being. But I can't complain about like.
But for a new player, that 20 might be, you know what I mean?
Maybe,
like,
yeah. Maybe they're
awesome.
super stoked about this badass cart. The cart is really great.
We just being because we've been there. We just being exclusive because we've been there live, so we have probably a different take. But we also spent more money to get what we got. True. Because we got a BE last year. We got a BE. We got Spark. We got T-shirts. We got fucked up. We got drunk. But we paid for that. You know what I mean? This is just $19.99, and you got a BE, a badge, and a card. So it might work for some people, and we're just thinking because we were there live. So I would say, you know, I'm cool with the $19 I spent and what I got. That's just me.
Okay.
That's just me.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the only one, and that's okay.
Well, I'm just saying. Because we've experienced live, like, you know what I really missed out, man. If they would have had Genesis live, I would have gotten year 4.
Yeah, you would have.
You know, like that would.
Me and L would have got number 2. We didn't get, you know,
right?
We would have had number 2, right?
I think that sucks, and like, you know what? Like at the end of the day, like it's just nothing is gonna come, you know. And I feel like, you know, we're gonna be let no matter what. Every
Well, I can't hear anything you're saying, Happy, but I'm sure it's really positive. And I think I get the sentiment that you're trying to say. Yeah, I mean, if you've been there, there's nothing that's going to compare. And overall, the digital event, I was pretty happy with. They packed a bunch of shit in, more than I could handle. I had a lot of fun. I had to make some of my own fun, but that's kind of part of it, right? I thought it was really good. Like I said, the only smudge, and I call it a smudge, not even like a black mark, smudge, was the gold pass. I thought they hyped it up in a way that made it seem like there's gonna be more to it, and there just wasn't. And that could be on me.
They told us what we were getting. They kind of told us what we were getting. You know, somebody just said they should have gave us a property in Hong Kong.
In the future, you know, maybe they could tier it. Maybe they could do a $20 pass, a $50 pass, a $100 pass, or something, and then they could include more and more. You know, I mean, they will say they do always kind of try to improve things.
Yeah,
I hope. The question is, will there ever be another G Week live? That's the question. But you know,
yeah, I think there will be.
You think so?
I do.
Yeah. I think it'll really just depend more on, you know, the game entirely. Like if they're able to really get more people involved.
Right. Oh, no wearables this year. You're right, Fitz. We did have wearables last year.
That's
we got
true.
we did. We got the wearables. You're right.
They haven't done wearables in a minute. I feel like when was the last wearable item they even put out?
Well, I think that's probably because they've went away from the 3D, like spaces.
Right.
City $650 for the cart, $650 for the BE on top of the $7 for the pass. Paid right. Okay.
Yeah. Again, the money so much isn't. Again, I think the value is there, but it was just what they made it seem like it was going to be versus what it was for me. And I could be talking on my ass. Look, I got no complaints. They sent me a fucking shirt for free because, you're wearing it because we got to interview Adon. So I can't complain about that. They hooked it up. I'm not mad. I had to pay $20 for the shirt, and I've been happy and reclaiming I died. No problem.
Dirk saved money on the chief executive dinner tab. He's good.
Yeah, he probably saved himself like $50 there.
50. Right.
Yeah, I'm jealous of those shirts too.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
I will say this is actually pretty cool because we've got to be like just a handful of players got these.
Yeah.
You might want to frame it, have Dirk sign it, right? Put in
probably just anybody who was on stream with Upland, doing like a partner with Upland for the stream.
One of
I
8.
believe the ninjas all got one, and then I saw. I'm assuming Ant-Man and Mass both probably got one.
No, they should have Liv's address. Was it snail mail going to Australia?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think they'd send me one.
Yeah, they would.
Really?
We're going to make L-Slack put the pressure on them. Come on now.
I don't know if Swarley would have got it in time all the way in Australia.
We'll get there next year.
Yeah.
They're going to do cheapest shipping. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, let's get some shit away. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Hashtag roadmap. Let me unshare this screen. Present you with a different one, which is going to be this one. Okay, we have 30 entries.
Wow.
And we got a lot of things to give it. 1, 2. What do we got here? What the fuck? We have about 30 things to give away. That can't be right.
Wow.
Damn.
We got more. 1, 2, 3.
Be walking.
4, 5, 6.
That's how we end in Genesis week the right way. UAD. This is how we do it. We started it.
Everybody gets something.
Everybody
Something
gets
for you and something for you.
Everybody gets some. Really.
Yeah, we might have. Yeah, we got like 30 things to give away.
Wow, let's do it.
I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to go straight from the top.
Let's go.
All right, so first thing, we got Swarley. Is it
10-pack is all 10 to 1
is
person.
it three properties, or is it 2? 3. Got it. All right, that's what I put down.
City Pigeon and 10-pack goes to 1 person.
Oh, okay. I'll take that out right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will stand corrected.
Everybody gets a card.
And we have like 20. Shit. No, I hit the wrong button. No, you piece of shit. There we go. Delete. Oh gosh.
Just waiting for another train to come.
I know.
You guys missed it. I had the
Did we?
in the window.
Oh.
To get you to hear the train.
Well,
Great tonight for some reason, man. What's going on?
spinning this thing.
I'll get on the computer next week.
All right.
So this is for a Midtown Terrace property. Vape High Guy. Congratulations.
Vape. Yes. Vape. Congrats.
Congrats. Yeah.
Congratulations, Vape. You still got time. Hashtag roadmap. Don't forget to put that in. I'm just gonna keep going because we got like 20 things to give away. Maybe 19. It's quite a few though. Next one is another Midtown Terrace property.
Oh,
Mitch McKinnon.
Mitch again. Mitch loves this show. He stays hot. Wow.
Sir Mitch.
Congrats.
Congratulations. And this is for the third and final Midtown Terrace property.
Come on.
Lily.
All right, Lily.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lily. Midtown.
That one comes later. This one's going to be for the money train. Which what? Would we get 30,000?
30K.
30K, and I'm throwing in a map asset.
Oh,
30K and a map asset.
fire.
Money train
Money train.
is going to
Michael.
Cole.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Long time.
Michael, I always forget what your in-game name is. Please remind me.
Congrats.
Rigged.
Rigged. Said it's rigged this week.
That'll be
Could
our
be.
hashtag next week.
Rigged.
We'll be back.
Oh, I had a perfect trendy prop. I had a perfect hashtag. I should have told somebody. But if you notice on the announcement today, or like when they did the awards, they fucked up on my name.
I did.
And so I was just gonna be the vulgar Ulander. For the rest of the show, but I forgot. I totally spaced it. All right.
Stock is
So
in the building. Okay, he just dropped it. Okay.
let me write this down. Okay. Next is a teabagger. You're gonna need this if you want to get in on that Deadpool shit.
Yep. Ulander. Uland like Zoolander.
I'm the Ulander. I'm the vulgar Ulander.
Like Zoolander. Wow.
Metaverse Miller,
All right,
Oh, God.
James UK.
James.
This one is going to be for the Wolf Shield.
Let's go.
Wolf Shield. Gonna need that if you want.
Come
In
on.
on that.
And on the Deadpool.
Ant-Man.
That was his first one. He's
Right.
building, man.
Congratulations,
Congrats, Ant-Man.
Ant-Man 89. You got yourself a shield.
It's only right. Ant-Man, Marvel, Deadpool. Let's see if you can link up with him. You're on the. Now he needs a what? He needs a teabagger, and I'm sure he has a property in NGH. You might be
Well, he's
almost.
about to have a property in NGH. I'm gonna
He
make
should
it
have.
right.
Okay.
All right. So now we got 4 go-karts, 6 floaties, and then some other stuff like that. So one of the go-karts from our new friend of the show, which I need to remember their name real fast.
Congrats, Ant-Man, sending that right now. I assume Ant-Man 89, IGN. Yeah.
Has Ari, which is listen to your talent, Metaventures.
Wow.
LTYT Metaventures. She got LTYT Block Explorer stores in Queens, a motor showroom in Los Angeles. Just type in LTYT and you'll find their Metaventures. Okay, so the first cart from LT Listen to Your Talent Metaventures is going to be John Fitzwell.
Congrats, John.
Congrats. Yeah. Wow.
Congratulations.
Jay Fitz, man.
I always love it. Fits in her well.
John Fitzwell, what is your in-game name again? Remind me so I don't fuck this up.
And yes, Trendy, NGH is North Grapeland Heights, my friend. Correct. Miami, Florida.
All right. I got to make sure I have these so that way I can give it to her so you guys can get in touch. Taz Tafari. Yes, that's the one. City Pigeon, are you familiar with Taz Tafari?
Tastafari. Wow, listen to your talent. Yes. Okay.
This is another cart.
Tastafari. Okay.
This one's going to go to
Brooklyn. The Dutch spelling. I love it. I love it, Brooklyn. That's the old spelling of Brooklyn. That's I like that. Brooklyn, New York.
Name.
Mm-hmm.
In-game name, Brooklyn.
In-game name, Brooklyn. Put your in-game name in the chat.
Metamorph 19, that's right.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Metamorph 19, got it. Okay. We have 2 more go-karts to give away. Courtesy
Congrats.
of Taz.
Congrats, Brooklyn.
Crombus.
Crom biscuits.
Congrats, Crombus.
Crombie. Congrats.
Congratulations, Crombus. And the last go-kart from Tastafari. Picasso.
So, right up.
So
Congratulations.
again.
You stunning lad, you. All right, we're going to roll through these floaties real quick. We got 6 of them to give away. Lily, you cracking up over there?
Yeah. Pipes comment.
Oh, I can't see it. I'm too busy in this screen. Canadian Game Hunter. Who the hell is that? I love the name. Canadian Game Hunter, what is your in-game name?
Canadian Game Hunter.
Yeah, Canadian Game Hunter.
That's like a first time
Yeah.
viewer, right?
I've never seen.
Never Trendy something. Let me see. Yeah, Trendy. All you got to do is have a property in NGH, have a teabagger, and have a wolf shield, and take a snapshot and throw it in the Bulgarian Pirates Discord, or just hit me on the DM with a snapshot of the property, the teabagger from L Slack, and the wolf shield, and you have all 3 of those things. You qualify for the Deadpool Pirate Vaulted Funko Pop.
Vape, do you know Canadian Game Hunter? Is that their in-game name? It's Capo?
Congrats. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. If anybody knows their in-game name, I don't know.
Canadian Game Hunter.
It could be. I'm going to move on. And then if somebody figures I'm not looking at the chat, so you guys are going to have to tell me if it shows up.
All right.
Ooh, there's another train that we don't get to use.
Paid already. Gone. City needs a teabagger.
Angry.
Angry Hirsch. Else, like, how can somebody get a teabagger?
You got to win it here.
That's it.
Or sometimes I'll give them to people like I've given some to people just that I thought were awesome, like you know, if we have like a really good interaction or something, or I don't know, it could be any number of things, to be honest with you. Like if I just find good people on the internet or like within Upland, I'll be like, hey, do you have one of my teabaggers yet? No, I'm gonna reserve you one because you did something cool, you know.
Well,
but
So does that mean if you don't have one, you're not awesome?
nope, it just means I haven't got to everybody. But I give a lot of them away on the show.
The wolf shield protects you from getting teabagged.
That's true.
Bag is never cool, right? So
But Lily, I probably do owe you one because you do the show with us every week, so you're gonna get one.
Lily, Lily, you have a
I
wolf
have
shield.
one.
What?
I have one.
You
she's
have
a
one
team.
already? Oh, let's see. You're in good shape then.
And you got a wolf shield. You might as well submit and get into this entry. For the
Yeah.
phone.
Shit.
You're
And
good.
yes, John Fitzwell, you will have to wait until you're sleeping for the.
For another floaty. Just for another floaty. Jimmy Jester. And another one.
And another one. Wow.
We got 3 more floaties to give away.
Wow.
I know. Very generous.
Kidder.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
You won yourself a floaty. I'll have you get in touch with. What did I say? It's Taz Safari. Drew H. Drew H. What is your in-game name? Drew H. Get it to me when you can. Or I can't afford you any winnings unless you go hit up Taz Safari yourself. Level Up Tech.
Level up.
All right.
Level up is a
Okay.
winner. Ant-Man 89 in reserve for you, my friend. Your wolf shield. Get that protection, bro. Get that tea bag.
All right. Next thing is going to be the garden set from Lily.
Let's go.
This is going to
Garden.
be. This is a good one.
This is good. This is before nurseries. Okay. This is like
Yeah.
Oh, Alper.
XX. Congrats. Somebody just put their IGN up. GFL Smokey. Did anybody get that?
For
Drew H.
Oh, that's what is it? Something smoky?
Yeah, you got it?
Smoke.
Oh, you
No, I don't.
All right,
What
all
is
right.
it?
GFL capital S Smoky Smokey. SMOKEY. Capital
Perfect.
SMOKEY. Yeah. GFL
Got
Smokey.
Thank you.
Yeah, my house gets.
All right. Next is for an Awkward Racer go-kart. Courtesy of Scory 23. Who's it going to be? Budster.
Let's do what's up then.
Yes, Budster.
Budster, is that your in-game name? I want to know.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Lovely. This one is from Swarley. It's a structural ornament for the upcoming season, if I'm not mistaken.
Here we go.
Eva Angelina.
Angeliana. I know I jacked it up earlier.
Yeah, Angeliana. You're right. Good.
I was
good
like
catch.
Eva Longoria. I jacked it up.
What is your in-game name?
Wow. Congrats.
So I can write that down.
Angeliana.
If it shows up, somebody let me know. Next is the 10 city markers from Pigeon City Pigeon. City Pigeon, this only redeems you very slightly. Still can't. I still can't campaign for you.
Shorty. Man, Shorty J's always gets it, man. Eva puts her in-game in there. It's right there. Kafka's Katzi. Oh boy. Here we go.
Oh.
You see it? Eva's right there?
Kafkaskotsky.
Yes.
That's the one I can never say.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one I can never ever say. Calf.
Yeah, do another one from me for some witches' hats.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Witches hats. All right. Next one is for the Swarflame map asset
Exclusive.
Courtesy of
The Cat of Kafka. So,
courtesy of Happy.
IGN Shortish.
HGS
All
Collective.
right, Coach.
Coach Funk.
Congratulations.
Oh man, what did I just hear? They coming now.
The train
That was
just
a
got
train.
by
know.
4 or 5
That was a
times.
damn train. That was a train.
Fucking stop.
Yeah, now they running.
It's
All
your
of a
lucky
sudden,
day
we hear
today.
all the trains. We hear all the trains now.
Uh,
All right. Last thing of the night. Witches hats.
Coach.
Or witches hat.
No, hats. There's 7 of them.
Hats. Witches hat.
Lily.
I
Which is
swear to
Lily.
God, Marley, I didn't fucking mute nothing, man.
I
Part
fuck.
is- I believe that's SC kicker.
KO.
Is that SC or KO?
I
Oh, that's
believe.
probably SC. I think KO
I
has
believe
KO.
this one's. Yeah, this one's
Yeah,
SC.
you're right. Yeah, that's SC with a win, and he watches us in the morning. Be happy.
Congratulations. That's a heap of shit we just gave away.
Woo!
I don't mean a heap of shit is something negative. I just mean it's a lot of stuff.
Absolutely, not a heap of shit.
Okay. Let me go back to sharing my screen. All right, back to this one.
First time, yep.
And then. Okay. Minimize here. What do we got next? We got. You know what we got.
You know what we got.
It's time to fucking rumble, everybody.
Get yourself in there.
Get
I see
yourself in there. We got 33 people in the rumble now.
33. Phew.
33.
1 out of 33 is going to win. 1 out of 33 people. Whoop, 34.
34.
1 out of 34. This is going to be a pretty resilient person. 34. Let's see if I see.
I'm gonna bring this down over here for the battle.
I've done 35 or more.
We did 35. We got 35.
I don't know if we've gotten that many before.
Okay.
All you got to do, I'll give you guys a little bit, just a smidgen more time.
It's Genesis.
Just scan that QR code on the screen. The one that
We're
says
looking for
Bulgaria.
35. Come on, we're looking for 35.
Get down in there. And
We got 34. I'm with you. I'm with you, CP. 33 people means there should be 33 likes. Okay.
Especially who won
Right.
something. Give us a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Smash the like.
I've become a wet dream tomato.
Did Alicia Keys really say that? Gosh.
I don't even know what that means.
Remember,
That's how a lot of people hear Jay-Z's song New York
yeah.
when it says
Oh!
what dreams are made of.
Ah!
They're
Oh,
made
Oh
of.
my God, they're making fun of my city. I didn't like that. Now I don't like that.
that's funny.
It's what dreams are made of. It's not a wet tomato. No, it's what dreams are made of.
Wet dream tomato.
Wet dream tomato. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh my god.
I never knew that, Happy.
That's gonna be stuck in your head now, man. You'll be walking
Oh, it's where dreams are made of, New York City, man. Oh, wet dream tomato. Terrible.
Time you hear the song, you won't be able to not.
Yes, I won't be able to say that. These lights
I
will
love that.
inspire you. No.
Ant-Man, you couldn't scan the QR code? I think you're already in the Discord, aren't you?
Yeah, man, you go to the Discord.
Scan my QR code.
Scan my QR code. Here, I'll do this too. We'll do this 1 second. I will
34.
put a link in the chat for anybody that wants to join.
Click the emoji to join. Go
And
to
then you
Rumble.
all can join. Paste. There you go. That's the link to the Discord right to the fight. I'm going to give you guys about 30 seconds to do this. Hold me close, young Tony Danza. Yeah.
You know what that one's for, right?
Yeah. It's an Elton John song.
Yeah.
Tiny Dancer.
Yeah, exactly.
My throat is dying ever so slowly.
We're gonna get you out of here soon, bro.
Yeah, you
I'm
get a
good.
whole.
I got lots of cough drops. All right, let's start the battle. Couldn't get that 35.
Right. Let's see.
Couldn't get 35. 34 is gonna have to do.
35. Wait, I just see Ant-Man just jumped in. Hello. He needs to go to the Rumble.
Oh, I'll let
He went to
Ant-Man jump.
Rumble spam. Right below Rumble spam is Rumbles.
Yep, and then click the shield at the bottom there.
At the bottom.
Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna click over to 35? No, went to 33, 34.
Must already been in it.
He must already been in it. All right, we're doing it.
Yeah, John, tell me where the booby trap is. I'll pull up.
Yeah, no shit.
I will
Tell me
come to
where
that
it's
bar
at.
and tell me where it's at, and I'll tell him you sent me.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. Come on, Rumble. Round 1. Swarley dies in round 1.
Wow, immediately?
Cassastra dies in round 1. Happy
Bye-bye.
Motherfucker dies in round 1.
Damn, bye, Hap.
I'll
Yep.
come back and then kill my.
Looks like died in round 1.
Oh, I died in round 1. Son of a bitch.
Bye-bye.
Let's see here. Illa TJ Jit did something. The lightning leg bolt.
Legit.
Twee 2 dies in round 2. Round 3. We lost Boyder in round 3. We lost A6 Baza. We lost Shorty Jays.
Bye.
Bye. Round 4. We lose in round 4. Well, we lost Rule Max because Wolf Warner fed him to the lion.
That's right.
Ben 68 took a tour of Mount Olympus. He died on that one. Picasso dies in round 5.
Bye-bye.
Kotsky Z dies. Kinder dies by Laban. John Fitzwell killed Bud
KO Ninja.
Budster.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Round 6. Who dies? Jimmy Jester dies. Angry Ursia dies. Vape High Guy killed Angry Ursia, apparently. Let's see here. Ben 68 dies in round 7 by KO Ninja. MM dies. Twilk dies. Baho dies. The band finally died. RDP fucking killed everybody.
Yeah, he's still
in that
alive.
pool, except for 1.
13 alive still.
Round 8. Who dies? Vape High Guy finally dies. Cast Kamar dies. Wolf Warner, you die.
Come
Lily
on.
dies.
9 left.
Round 9. Green 120 is dead.
Bye-bye.
Discorsian's dead. RDP finally dies. Round
60.
10. Scientist is dead. Sadie Pigeon's dead.
5 left.
Round 11. Maui the Emperor got a lightning bolt from Zeus as a form of child support. And then KO threw the lightning bolt at Maui the Emperor, and it imploded in a dazzling display of electricity. Well, that's a really turn of unfortunate events.
4 left.
Round 12, KO Ninja enjoyed the nectar of the gods a little too much and died.
Bye-bye.
John Fitzwell killed Kinder, and then John Fitzwill died of hubris.
One left.
Leaving the winner
Legit.
illegit. Yep.
Wow.
Congratulations, illegit.
That's Metamorph.
Is it?
Metamorph 19.
All right. Glad you heard that. Big winner for the day.
Congrats.
Congratulations. You did it. You made it. Oh, I'm barely making it.
You're barely making it, but you made it.
Barely making it here, guys. All right. We're not going to go into this because I don't think I can talk much longer.
No.
So we're just going to get to the end of it, guys. It's been great. It's been a long week. It's been a good week. Proud of all you guys. We're killing it.
Fun.
We're going to keep killing it. Next year, we're going to win.
Yes,
Broadcasters of the Year.
Or
That's the way it's going to be.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to call my shot right now. Next year, we're winning. As long as we got.
And you're gonna fight the ninjas for it.
What?
Yes.
You're gonna fight the ninjas for it.
Yes.
We don't need to fight them. They don't stand a chance. I mean, come on.
The team
Yeah,
will
Swirly.
win.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to say the team's going to win. As long as we got Swirly and LeBand in the background kicking ass, the four
Team
of
is
us on
real.
screen, we're untouchable.
Untouchable, international, global. They can't stop us.
And we
World
fight
premiere.
dirty.
And we fight dirty. Yes, Lily. We fight
Right.
dirty.
We're coming for that booty.
The Pirates.
Arr.
Awesome Genesis week, man. Awesome Genesis week.
Yep, it was a good time.
Genesis week. It was a good time, man. And we ended it right. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Tune in.
Have a good
All right,
one.
everybody. It's been
Have a
awesome.
good week.
Have a
Have
good week.
I'll see you guys next Friday, if not sooner.
Peace and love.
Later. Peace.
Yeah. When the night falls and the city sleeps, Upland after dark, we hit the streets under the stars. They break the dark. Welcome to Upland. Here's where the real shit's about to start. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune and unwind and feel the sweet sounds of voices in your mind. Voices in your mind. From tales untold to voices bold, guiding you through stories of new and old. When the shadows embrace, we find our space. Upland after dark, your motherfucking safe space. Upland after dark, where the conversation spark. The podcasting crew, lighting up the dark. Upland after dark, adventures to embark. Tune in, unwind, and feel those sweet sounds of voices in your mind. Bringing those together, we're birds of the same feather. Rocking with this crew, there ain't nothing we can't weather.